letting us share in all of these wonderful remembrances and comments about my father. Especially today, I'm hearing a lot about not only the contributions he made to the country, but also the sacrifices that he made. And we don't talk about them that often. My family, to the public, we don't discuss it, but I feel since you have discussed it today, that I would like to also mention a little bit about how difficult it was for us in the period of when he was put under house arrest and when our family had to go through that. I was in London at the time. I live abroad a lot. And when my father was put under house arrest, they were not allowed to see anyone. They were not allowed to talk to anyone. I was not allowed to visit my parents for 14 months. I was not allowed to come home. I was not allowed to see him. My sister was stopped from meeting him for several months. We were not allowed to communicate with him in any way. And you can imagine the pressure which we were all under. And I think the sorrow that my father felt at being treated that way after he had given really everything for his country. He loved Pakistan till the day he died. You know, Pakistan was everything for him. And for him to go through that as his family, it was difficult to see. And it was difficult for us to accept that the country that he did this for treated him in that way. But despite everything, he never lost his love, he never lost his patriotism, he never lost a desire to be of benefit, to do whatever he could for his country. And even when he retired, even when he stopped working on the nuclear program, he carried on with social work. His desire was always to do something that would carry on benefiting Pakistanis and help Pakistan to develop into the country that he always dreamed it would be. And in that, he developed many projects. In the social welfare sector, he worked on health, he worked on education, and he opened schools, he developed clinics, and he tried to encourage students not only in Pakistan, but students, Pakistanis abroad, to come back to benefit the country, and students in Pakistan to get the best education that they could, so that they could in turn help Pakistan to be what it can be in the future. And since I am here at this moment, I want to take just a moment to ask for your help, actually, in the one project which he started. We've been discussing it in the news recently. He set up the Dr. Abdul Qadeer Khan Hospital Trust in Lahore in 2013. And in the last few years, he changed some trustee members. He removed trustees from the trust last year. And those trustees are considered, those ex-trustees, I should say, have created problems for us non-stop. After my father's demise, I have been appointed chairman. In his lifetime, he appointed me chairperson of the trust for my lifetime. And yet these people are refusing to recognize that Mr. Shaukat Babar Virk and his associates, his wife, and 2 other people who are now ex-members of the trust, they continue to spread false information. They continue to say that they are a part of the trust, that they have the right to the finances that are in the trust, and that their activities represent the trust. And I'm standing here to you to say that that is not the case. We are trying to make the hospital functional. We are trying to provide the benefit that my father dreamed of, to provide free healthcare for the poor of these people in Lahore, and these people have nothing to do with it. And so I would encourage you to spread that news wherever you are, and to let people know that this is false information that they are spreading. They are not members of the trust. Donations should not be made to them. And please help me. I have asked the government, I have gone to various people in the government, I have asked for assistance in this matter. You know, my father has been dead 1 month. Everyone talks about Mohsen in Pakistan. You know, Dr. Khan helped us so much in this country, but when I am asking for their help, and I am saying, let me do what my father asked of me, let me continue his dream, I'm not being supported. So I'm asking, can you please add pressure so that I get the support so that I can continue in his footsteps. Thank you.